Today's
Tuesday is the
17th.
Yep, 17th.
Okay.
All right. So, do you have any questions so far?
Nope.
Okay. Before we look at the site, I'd like to ask you a few quick questions. First, what is your occupation?
Student.
What do you do all day?
Class, studying, work, etc.
So about roughly how many hours a week, just a ballpark estimate, would you say you spend using the internet, including web browsing, email, at work, and at home?
Sure. How many hours was it?
Yeah.
Probably like 20 plus.
And what's the split between email and browsing, a rough percentage?
Probably browsing 70, email 30%.
And what kinds of sites are you looking at when you browse the web?
Shopping, actual homework assignments like Blackboard that we use through UVM, Curiosity, kind of all, internet, Google search things, stuff like that.
And do you have any favorite sites?
Yeah, like YouTube. I like 8-tracks for like music. Blackboard's nice for all my homework, keeping track of everything.
Okay, great. We're done with the questions, and we can start looking at things. First, I'm going to ask you to look at this page and tell me what you make of it. What strikes you about it? Whose site do you think it is? What can you do here, and what's it for? Just look around and do a little narrative. You can scroll if you want to, but do not click on anything yet.
Okay. So, based on my initial look, I can see that it's for Higher Ground, which is a music venue. It looks like I can see who's playing on what possible dates coming up in the next couple months. Able to purchase tickets for upcoming bands. There's a live Twitter feed on the right-hand side, which is showing me updates via social media. Multiple social media digits on the top right, where I could go to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, email, and such, and things like that. Advertisements like normal websites usually have to get income and such, and yeah, a changing screen with all sorts of artists.
Well, thanks. Now I'm going to ask you to try to do some specific tasks. I'm going to read each one out loud and give you a printed copy. I'm also going to ask you to do these tasks without using search. We'll learn a lot more about how the website works that way. And again, as much as possible, it'll help us if you can try to think out loud as you go along. Okay, so the first question is, what is Higher Ground's alcohol policy?
Alright, do I need to narrate what I'm doing?
Yep.
Alright, so I'm basically scrolling down right now to try to find the rules. So I'm looking at more info. I'm going to click facts there. See what they produce here. So it looks like there's rules. Perfect. So it's talking about alcohol. So here we go. Does Higher Ground they do serve alcohol? Yep. So they do have an alcohol policy.
Awesome. So now next question is, when is Flux Pavilion coming to Higher Ground? And how much does a ticket cost, and who's opening for them?
It's Flux Pavilion. Alright, so I'm currently scrolling around back to I went to. Alright, so I clicked back on the upper left to get back to the main home page. The question was Flux Pavilion, correct?
Yep. Reminder, keep talking out loud and tell us what you're thinking.
So I'm on the main screen. I'm kind of looking at the artist, going down the main list right now to see if I can find Flux Pavilion. Doesn't look like oh, here we go. I found Flux Pavilion. So it was on the main screen. Just took me a couple minutes to scroll down. It'll be playing on March 3rd at 8 p.m. Tickets advanced are $28. It's on the right side of the actual screen next to correlating to the Flux Pavilion. It says $30 during the day of the show.
And who's opening for them?
Who will be opening? On the left side where I saw the other information, it says Flux Pavilion, and it looks like I'm going to click on it just so I can get a better idea. There we go. So it opens up to a brighter screen, larger print so I can read it. It's special guests Keizo and Mokes. Those are the people opening up. So
awesome. Can you navigate back to the home page without using the arrows at the top of the screen?
I can. I just clicked that little hey light bulb picture. It looked like it was something I could click, so I went ahead and tried it.
Awesome. So can you find old photos from shows?
Yeah, I can definitely try to do that. So what I'm now doing is I'm going over to archives on the right hand side. I figure archives because it's like a gallery and stuff, and then it says right under the large print of HG archives, I found archive photos, so I'm going to click on that little link. And up pops a bunch of pictures from previous artists. They're labeled with the dates and stuff, so that's pretty cool, and I can see what artist it was, a lot of singers and acoustic guitars and such.
Awesome. Can you find where to recommend a band you like to Higher Ground?
Sure, I can try to do that. So I'm going to click the little light bulb again on the upper left because I know that's how it gets me back to the home page. So I can enter artists up here on the upper right hand side. I don't know if that's where you'd recommend an artist. Let's see. I clicked RIYL. I have no idea what that. Oh, let's see. Looking for new music recommendations. Yep. Below. Oh, this is looks like it's recommending. Oh, and then it says send your way via recommended band widget in the bottom left hand corner of this page. Okay, so at the bottom, I'm gonna scroll to the bottom because it said. Oh, yep. I found on the bottom left hand side it says Higher Ground. Gives me location. It says info at Higher Ground Music. So it looks like I can click that, and it looks like I can send an email to Higher Ground, so I would assume that that's where I could recommend a band.
Awesome. So you have $50 to buy tickets. Get to the checkout page with 3 tickets in your cart.
Sure. So I'm going to click the light bulb again to get back to the main screen. So looks like Louis Del Mar will be showing the 19th, so I'm clicking that, and then I'm clicking the ticket button, pardon me. Alright, it's loading now up to Ticketfly to purchase the tickets. Here we go. So I see the quantity button. I'm going to go ahead and press the plus button to get to 3. I then proceed to click Get Tickets. It is bringing me to the final screen where I can print it home. It says 3 tickets for $13 each. I'm continuing. Continue button. And my total cost is $50 after tax and such. I can now check out to purchase it.
Awesome. Thank you. So now go to Higher Ground's online merchandise store and add a t-shirt to your cart.
So I clicked view to cart, but that's definitely not it. So I'm just trying to, I'm going to back arrow because the tickets are in my cart, so I'm not concerned now. Oh, okay, actually I clicked the link before that. So when I went to purchase ticket, went to another link, so I'm back on the original home page with my other ticket purchase still there, which is solid. I have my cart open and good to go. I'm clicked the upper right hand side store button, and see it's showing me catalog, so I found a nice Higher Ground short sleeve for $22. I'm proceeding to click that, and now it's in my cart. I added it to cart on the button.
Awesome.
Button add to cart.
And just the last question we have here is, what do you like about this website, and then what do you dislike?
Okay, so I like that the upper hand left buttons like always get me to home page. I really appreciate that. Aesthetically, it's pretty pleasing. There's a lot of text. Maybe if they could condense the text. I mean, I understand it's tough when you want to communicate your ideas, and you've got a lot to explain. But maybe if there were just like larger scale buttons with sub clicks where we can get to certain pages. But overall, it's really pleasing aesthetically. The main parts like calendar, archives, facts, store. I was easily able to go through all these questions within 8 minutes, so I didn't struggle really finding anything or purchasing tickets, which I think is their main point and process on this website. So overall, I'd give it probably an 8 or 9 out of 10 because realistically, I could get everything done in about 9 minutes. So
Awesome. Well, thank you. That was very helpful. And right now, if you have any questions for us.
no, I think it was helpful going through this all.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much.